In this video, we're going to go from this to this.
Alright, so as you can see, got one nice headlight over here, right here, and then one not so nice over here. So what I'm going to do is swap out that headlight for a new one, and then also I'm going to change out the halogen bulbs for LEDs. So the first thing you have to do, unfortunately, is remove the grill and the front bumper to gain access to the headlights. But if you're just replacing the bulbs, you can reset from inside. I'll show you how to do that real quick. So those of you just wanting to switch out the bulbs, we'll see how. And then for those that needed to do the whole assembly, you can continue watching the video to see how the assembly comes out. So here is the headlights that I'm using, LED headlights. These are the H13s for the 2008 Nissan Sentra. 7200 lumens per set, and I see no name on here at all. There'll be a link to the light bulbs down there in the description, and I'll put a link to where I purchased the headlight as well. Okay, so swapping out the bulbs is super easy on this car, unlike my Fords. Right here's the driver's side. Let me go over here, and right down here's the passenger side. So I'll go ahead and replace these with the LEDs real quick, just so you can see the difference with the same housings. Okay. So, pop this little clip here. There we go. Okay, and again, there's the old one out. Save these for backups, just in case. And the good part of this is we have extra wire now. There's nothing good about that. Put that in there, lock it back in. Okay, so there we go. There's a difference with the crappy headlight assembly and the really foggy one. Doesn't look so great, right? But it's still brighter than the other one, even in that bad headlight line. So next I'll continue on, pull the front bumper off, the grill and front bumper off, and then replace that headlight assembly and go ahead and replace the bulb on the other side. Okay, next, these have to pop off. Well, that's missing one. So I've got my handy dandy little kit. Okay, to pop the clips out, you can use a trim tool or screwdriver or both. Slip up underneath here a little bit. Pop that up. There we go. Bow wow. Dog says hey. Gotta love when the dog says hey. Okay, next is the fun part, scary part. Just pulling this from the fender. This one's already popped out just a little bit on its own. So, got these little clips here. Okay, before the bumper can come off, there's a bolt right up in here. You see it right here. See it right there. To pull this back, there's a clip right here. So I'll go ahead and pop that off to get a little better access and bend that back a little bit more. Probably turn the front tire just a little bit to get it out of the way. Okay, so up here it's 10 millimeter. Yep, good old 10 millimeter, right? Always is. There's the 10 millimeter. There we go. Okay, and same thing on the other side. There we go. And again, right up here is a 10 millimeter. There we go. 10 millimeter, or you can use a Phillips. Okay, got the two bolts off, all the little clips off. Hopefully now I can just lift this bumper off of here. Let it out. There we go. And right here, I guess I should make sure I can see it now. Voila!
Okay, so to install the LED headlight bulbs on a dual beam system that is non-projector, the LED strips need to go from side to side. As you can see, the reflectors are on the sides, on the left and right sides of the headlight assembly, not on top. So first thing, they have to be adjusted with that Allen head screw so they face side to side, and also the low beam needs to be on top and the high beam needs to be on the bottom. The low beam is the LED set that is offset to the rear of the car or away from the light, and the high beam is offset towards the front of the car or to the front of the bulb assembly. So again, left to right, low beam goes on top, which is the one that's offset towards the rear of the car, and the high beam goes to the bottom, which is offset towards the front of the car.
Put the harness in. Then I'm gonna check the lights real quick. Okay, everything's still working. Let me just reinstall it. It's always a good idea to just get the bolts started and then go back and tighten them down. There's that one. Pop one again. Okay. Down here. Put that one in. And I got one more. Okay. There's that one. Okay, headlight secure. Now bolt the bumper back on. And by the way, fog lights. You choose to do the fog lights as well, which I would highly recommend so they match. Fog light ceilings right down here. If you completely remove the bumper, obviously you want to unplug them, get them away. Look at it, there's overspray on there. Good job, body shop. Okay, something good to have before you start this is one of these. Got all the different types of clips in there. So the ones you broke you can replace, or the ones that somebody else broke you can replace. So you see, as we saw it went through there, several were missing from previous body work or whatever. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and put the bolts back in, 2 on each side, or 1 on each side. And then put these guys back in and we should be done. Alright. Tuck the fender liner back in. Or not. There we go. Put all the clips back in. There we go. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay, there's that one. There we go. There's that one. Okay, next, gotta put screws in from underneath here.
And here's what the headlights look after they've been replaced with LEDs. So a couple of the gotchas is the way you align the LEDs. Make sure they go, as I mentioned before, left to right if you're doing this in a non-projector style headlight assembly. And then make sure that your low beams and high beam are aligned correctly as well. And again, with the low beam, it should go on top, and it's the one that's the assembly that's going towards the rear of the car, and the high beam should be on the bottom, and that is the assembly that goes towards the front of the car. This will help eliminate a lot of that, a lot of the complaints of people being blinded and that sort of thing. So they will fit in the reflectors as they should. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please select like down there and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to the channel, maybe you like the next one. Thank you for watching.